Good morning. Again, good morning. How are you guys? So I'm just getting some stuff set up. Hi, Connie. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Val. Hey, Melissa. Hi, Diana. Hi, everybody. So I just wanted to pop in because I'm sure a lot of you guys might have missed the updates the past couple days, so I'm here to kind of re-talk about it, but also maybe have like a little bit lighter of a conversation. You know, we get to talk about things we love about Selma, you know, and things like that. And I also have a little fun for you guys too. So it'll be a mix. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Norma. You are a wonderful friend. Thank you, Lorraine. I try my best. Not everyone believes that I'm a good friend, but some of you guys do, so thank you. It's crazy though, like the stuff I see sometimes, like how people are like, you're using her disability. I'm like, what? I'm like, why can't someone just be nice to be nice? You know what I mean? Or want to help a friend out. It's like, it's weird how now our day and age is, if you help someone, there's like a secret motive or something crazy. I'm like, why can't I just be nice or want to help a friend out? I don't get it. Yeah, we always catch the weird dudes. Selma actually gave me a compliment yesterday, guys. She says, wow, you dress differently now when you go live on my page. I said, Selma, I've been in this stupid faja for like months. Or not months, like weeks. I'm like, this is all I got now. But I might get, someone might say something because I'm a little scandalous today. You guys can see my faja on my thighs, so we'll see if anyone says anything. Cindy says, I had a blood clot in my leg and it went away with blood thinners very fast. That's what we're hoping for. So let me just say first thing first, real quick, guys. I made Selma a special code, which is code SLAY30, which will give you 30% off. So if you guys want to grab her palette or anything like that, if you click the link, I have some awesome super deals for you guys for mystery boxes. So I have a mini mystery, a regular mystery box, and then the super mystery. And the super mystery is a minimum of $200 or more. And you can use the 30% off on that. So I'm going to make some of these with you guys. This is a really good deal. You can get 30% off these mystery boxes on top of saving. So I'm hoping we could sell the mystery boxes for Selma today to kind of help her out as well with the code SLAY30. But yeah, I would love to know what you guys would do, because if you guys missed yesterday, this week Selma's kind of gotten a bunch of options. If you guys didn't hear, she did get a blood clot in her leg. They figured it out. That was probably why she was having all that swelling. So pretty much the option is to get 2 shots every day until the blood clot's gone. So it could be a week, it could be months, it could be a year, who knows. And she'd have to do it herself or have her mom assist her. 2 is to get the filter in her blood, in her vein, but then it kind of negates her being able to get a transplant. The other one right now, she's on an IV drip, but then she'd have to stay in the hospital. And once again, we don't know how long that's going to be. Or the last thing is do nothing and hope it works out. So I'm curious to hear what you guys would do in her situation. And I'm going to make some of these super mystery boxes with you guys. It sucks though, because it's not a shot. Like I see people saying, oh, just get the shot and call it a day. It's not a shot. It's 2 shots every single day until the blood clot's gone. And a blood clot could be really quick or really long time. So that's the rough part. You know, it's like everything is positive and negative. And with the shots, it's like a blood thinner. So if she does the blood thinner, she could be bleeding more, which is going to end up her probably back in the hospital more for more blood transfusions. And you guys know her blood is not easy to get because it needs a lot of antibodies in it from all her transfusions. She normally loses a lot of blood, yes, because her stomach is open, so she has to change like her paddings more than daily because she just bleeds. You know, if she coughs, she bleeds. If she bleeds, so she gets a transfusion. I would like to say on a good month, at least like 1 or 2 times still. The duck game went out, Stephanie. All the ducks are out. Yeah, blood clots are serious. Like, even with my surgery, like, the biggest rush of what I did was the risk of getting a blood clot, because when they're transferring fat, if they accidentally hit a vein and put the fat in your vein, so that was one thing I really had to watch out for, even with my surgery, is to make sure I did not get a blood clot. Okay, so I'm going to make some of these boxes. These are over $200 boxes. They are on the site for $135, but you guys can use code Selma's code SLAY to get SLAY30, sorry, for 30% off. I really hope she gets well soon too. I'm praying for her, you know, because it's like there's moments. All right, here we go. Where she is super strong, and I talk to her, and she's talking about her future. She'll talk about things she wants to do when she gets better. Like last night, she was in she had like a positive mood. She's talking about things she wanted to do when she's out of the hospital, maybe even 10 years down the road. So there's moments where she talks and she's super, super positive. But then there's moments where she's like, why am I even doing this to myself? Is it even worth it? Like, is this quality of life worth it? And it's rough hearing that, you know, from your friends saying, why not just let it be, end it all? Not in the sense of like, let me go off it myself, but just let me just stop going to the hospital and just let life take its course. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry, $145 before the 30% off. But, all right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Let's grab a lash, 6. And guys, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I grabbed a few of these. I'm going to give a few people our Feed Your Face serum before it even comes out. So if you get a super box, you have a chance to get one of these. My daughter has blood clots. She went through the shots. Once dissolved, went on a blood thinner pills, and she's doing very well. Well, that's good. I wish. See, unfortunately, another thing is Selma can't take pills because she doesn't have a digestion tract. So when we normally could take an antibiotic and take a medicine, she can't. She has to be in the hospital for that. So that's the only way for her to get the antibiotics in her system and things like that. You'd stay at the hospital on IV with her medical history. It's just rough though. Okay, so there's 2 pallets. I'm gonna add another pallet into this box, so there's 3 pallets in this one. And I'm gonna add some double troubles. Hold on. I'm making these boxes really juicy for you guys. And these juicy ones are limited. I'd ask, what is arnica? Does it the arnica it helps with bruising. Let me add 2 of these in. These are $16. That's $32 right here. Woo, okay, so let's see. 30, 60, 100, 140, 50, 60, 70, 80, 190. This is a $210 box so far. And I'm going to add some gems. Huge, juicy box. Okay. I understand that it's so hard not being able to take the pills. Yeah, that's what sucks. Yeah, that's a super box. So over $200, and you guys can use code SLAY30 on them. So what's $145 with 30% off? You're getting 30. You're getting the box under $100, I believe. Don't quote me on it. She did her shots at home. Yeah. So if she does do the shot route, she could be home. One. But the scary part is it's going to thin her blood out, and in return, she might just end up being back in the hospital anyways. Okay, I'm going to do a Make Me Clean in here. I have blood clots. I'm a for life on blood thinners. I take it once a day now, and I have kidney disease, so I bleed a lot, and you have to have blood transfusions also. I feel for her. Oh, it's rough, isn't it? Okay, let me get another palette in here. And let's get some lipsticks. Yes, guys, prayers, please. Prayers are always good. We have been talking to that really sweet lady who offered to give Selma her Taylor Swift ticket, though. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But that was kind of like a positive thing to be able to kind of tell Selma yesterday, even if it's just a maybe. So that was kind of nice. I see comments. I see comments. I'm just looking on both pages. It's not likely she'll stay home with the shot. Yeah, that's my big worry, too, is she goes through all of it and does the shots, and she still ends up in the hospital because she needs blood transfusions. Like I said, I'm sure she can't just call up and say, hey, I'm going to need a blood transfusion. Can you order it? She probably has to go to the hospital. They have to probably notice it and then order it. So, boom, right there. It's going to be like a week away, you know? Yes, the Make Me Wet and the Beach Toast are on the site. Yes, they are. Search bag, or you'll see the Make Me Wet. Yeah, so we're doing mystery boxes, Taylor. So if you click the link, there's 3. There's the mini, the regular, and the super. I'm making the supers live. You're saving over $100 on the super boxes, but they're very limited. But that's why I wanted to make these live with you guys so you could see how juicy they are. Thank you so much, Tracy. You look amazing, person. Well, thank you. I did this look this morning, and it felt nice using some color for once. I actually used the Tiki palette. So if you're trying to recreate this look or want to save 30%, it's the Tiki Man. You got your bag today. Love it. I'm ready for my cruise. Yay! Oh my gosh, guys. So there's more people checking out than we have the super mystery boxes. So definitely go grab one if you guys want. But you guys, Slay 30 will work on anything. So if you want to grab just the moisturizer, if you wanted to grab Selma's highlighter, you could do that as well. Okay. Juicy box. Oh wait, I already did one of these. Let me not do the same thing twice on someone. Here, we'll do the sticky clear. And then we'll add a liner. They're still going out, Amy. We packaged like another 200 of them today, just about. Just getting notified what's happening on Selma. So here, guys, let me know below if you guys missed the past few updates or not, so I know to either give a more detailed update or not. Yeah, so the under eye piercing hurt. Yes, Tracy, but it only hurts while like it's getting done, because they poke the needle in your skin and it's kind of like in there for like maybe like 10 to 20 seconds while they're putting the other piece in. So that's the part that hurts. You guys, the code is SLAY30, all one word, and I'll give you 30% off on the site. Okay, so let's do a pumpkin palette, which is one of my favorites. It's like this is like a great, I need to bring myself another one so I can use it with you guys, because I'm gonna get one that's covered. The colors are gorgeous. And we do have Sezzle, Afterpay, and Shop Pay, guys. And if you're on Selma's page and do grab sign, please let me know so I can shout you out and thank you. I missed updates because my notifications are turned off for you. Oh no! Well, make sure to turn your notifications on. But pretty much, guys, she was out of the hospital for 1 week before she pretty much had to turn around and go back into the hospital because she started swelling really badly. And she still gave it some time because she called the ER, told them what was going on. They said, hey, if it doesn't get better, then, you know, come back in. And unfortunately, she had to go back in. But it's a blessing in disguise because we now know as of yesterday, she has a blood clot in her leg. Now, we don't know when it came. We don't know how long it was there. But a blood clot's never a good thing to have. That could kill you. So she's trying to outweigh her options. And it's just which of the shitty options is the best option. Because this could be it for her. Like, that is something that could do it. You know what I mean? No, you could use the Slay 30 on anything, Michelle. That's the scary part. You know what I mean? Is at the end of the day, because you never know what's going to happen. It's like her transplant, that might not be the thing that ends it. It could be something so small as like a blood clot. So we have to be so thankful that she did go to the hospital, you know, and call them and check on it. And she's very proactive, you know what I mean, with making sure, you know, she's as healthy as she can be. Okay, so let's have this. Like, look how good. Oh my god, these are so juicy, guys. So we just have to be thankful that she did go and get checked out, and she is, you know, she still cares about her health. Thank you, Wendy. Will the palette work on brown skin? Yeah, our palettes work on all skin tones, especially depending on how you do your makeup. You know, if you use like an eye primer, that's really going to help intensify the colors, but that's with any makeup. If you have darker skin, if you get like an eye primer that's lighter, it'll make the pigments pop even more with any palette. So that could be something as well. Selma is a fighter. She's a fighter, you know, and it's like, I know I broke down with you guys yesterday. I still feel that way. It is scary thinking like, you know, because I've known her for so long, is like, is this the year that's going to be the year? Hold on. Could you guys, what do you guys grab me some Halloween brushes?
Yeah, how many you want?
Just grab me like 10 of them, you know, because I've never seen her this bad, you know what I mean? Like, and like, that's why I'd like talk with Liam about it. And he's like, well, how, you know, because, you know, he's kind of like, Liam's one of those like, pessimistic realists. I'm an optimistic realist. So we're very opposite, you know, and he'll be like, well, you know, how long does someone in this condition truly make it? I'm like, well, she's made it for so long on something that, you know, should have killed her, that she is a fighter. You know, she has that strength. I am hiding a few of the green serums in the packages, guys, so you just put them wherever. So you might get one. I am going to do a few Slay with Selma highlighters, too. So you might get lucky and get one of these, and a couple. Donna, we have no emails in our system that haven't been responded to, so make sure, just make sure we're not in your spam or anything. What size boxes are you letting? These ones are the super boxes. So we have a limited amount of the super boxes, which are $200 value plus. And then we have regular and mini depending on your budget, or if you've never tried spoiled before and you want to. So there's a bunch of different price points, but all of them you guys can use code SLAY on. So I'm just making like the super ones with you guys because those are like extra exciting. Thank you, Cheryl, for the stars. You're currently in the hospital in Pittsburgh as well, and I too have blood clots. Oh, I can't open it. Oh, well, I hope you feel better, girl. So you can email us. Yeah, her story is intense. If you guys haven't read her story, it's crazy. Like, she shouldn't have survived, you know what I mean? And she's been around for how long? So she's got this. I know she's got this. Alright, I'm going to make some regular, I'm going to make some minis with you guys too now, so you guys can see what the minis are like. The minis and regulars will either be in this or box. It doesn't mean one's more or less value. It's just the shape of the palette, how things fit. So if you get one of these, don't think it's worth less. It's just that it fit. So we're going to grab a Tiki Ma'am. Just ordered. Are you watching this on some page? I'm on both. Hi, Rebecca. All right, we're going to do a level up your highlight. So right there alone, that's $50 value. I'm feeling good after surgery. Honestly, it was easy. Like, I'm in shock how chill it was. But if you guys wouldn't mind, if you're on Selma's page or on my page, please spread the love. It is always greatly appreciated. It gets the word out, everything like that. So I'm putting 2 pellets in this one right off the bat. This is like a $70 value already. And this one will make it $110 right there. Thank you, Joanne. Or Joni. Sorry, if it's like, Joanne and Joni's always mix me up.
He went to separate the pile so we could split it, right? And he separates it. Guess whose name he literally separated?
Is it Sarah's?
Selma's.
Oh, Selma's?
Tell me how that's not creepy.
Oh, that is weird. What did she order?
Random separation. Just the bi-monthly time.
You just ordered. Thank you, Janet. How do we get a card sent to you for Selma? So, Deborah, message my page. Jessica is spoiled. And my admin will give you our address to mail. Yeah, Emily, I'll check for your tracking. Just join. How is Selma doing? So nothing new. If you guys saw my update yesterday, she's still just trying to make the big decision of doing a treatment or not. You know, that's what she's kind of trying to decide right now. I know she really wanted her mom to show up yesterday, and her mom, last I talked, was running late or didn't make it. And I know she really wanted to kind of talk to her mom about that because, you know, it's kind of a big decision to make, especially, and I feel like it's something that you wouldn't want to make on your own, you know, talk to family members and stuff like that. So I know she wants to talk to her mom about it. Hell on Wheels, we have like maybe like, how many Hell on Wheels do you guys think we have?
I'll go count.
Your book count is very, very, very low.
Very low, yeah.
Mary, hopefully, I hope your surgery is simple. That sounds a little more extreme than mine, so I feel like you might be in a little more pain for a little bit, but it'll all be worth it, right? Have a nice iron hip. Get to go through the special clearance at the airports. Brandy, how are you, first of all? I use the Tiki Man palette.
Okay, so there's 54 there plus this.
Okay, so we have about 60.
Yeah.
I am making some regular mystery boxes right now. I've made a few supers. Laura, here, I'll show you guys the palette I use, since you guys are asking. It's the Tiki Man, and I'll show it to you guys. It takes 3 to 6 months, I've read, for blood clots to go away. So yeah, so she could have had it in a big unknown, which would be a plus, because then she's already on the road to recovery, or it could have just formed. So it's really hard to say. So here is the palette that I used. Now, in my sample, this one's just a matte, but honestly, this makes this look so much easier because you use this one, and put that in the center, and that'll give you the shine you wanted. But that is the palette I used today. Yeah, everyone just needs to keep some in your purse, be as positive as possible, and everything is going to work out for her in the way that it should be. You know what I mean? because she is suffering. It is rough. She is suffering. Like, there's no way of sugarcoating it or making anything sound better than it is. She's it's really rough for her with her quality of life right now. Thank you for ordering, was it Yuwana for the makeup meltdown? You're gonna love it. Like I said, guys, I'm sneaking a few of the serums in and a few of Selma's highlighters in. So I'll do Selma's highlighter in here. You know, it's like you have to think at some point, like, when is enough enough? And it's hard when it's about you or about a human. You know what I mean? It's like, it's one thing when it's like a quality of life of your pet, and they're like, oh, the vet's like, well, just put your pet down. You know, that'll be better than the quality of life. But when it comes to a human, it's a whole different thing. You know. Did I go to school for cosmetology? No, I actually went to school for art. So I guess that kind of works, right? Makeup's an art form. But that's what I went to school for. You have that one but never use it? Girl, use it. You can make so many pretty looks. Cell makes me want to be stronger also. That's the thing too, you know, it's like you have a bad day. There's always people that will have it better than you and worse than you. And you gotta just remember that, you know. But it's also okay to have a shitty day and be sad, even though there are people that have it better and worse than you, because we all feel how we feel, you know. This serum is not out, so I'm just sneaking a few in to have a little fun, but it will be soon. Let's get some brushes in here. You got Super Mystery Box, my daughter's Sabi. Oh, Nicole, thank you so much. Your daughter's gonna love it. It's juicy. Like, if you've never done Spoiled before, this is the way to start trying Spoiled, because you're gonna have some good stuff in it. Where did I get my leggings, Tracy? They are from Doll Scale. I got them at least a year ago. I didn't put my boards in today at work because I wanted to look cute. Because if I put the boards in, this would not have a shape. But it feels really nice being like I'm feeling so good about everything. I'm telling you guys, if there's a surgery you want to do it. Don't let people dictate you like, oh, don't do it. That's a surgery, or do it. Just do it. If you want to do it, do it. I'm telling you, it's all about how you feel on the inside, you know. Nicole, thank you so much. Oh, I love seeing it when it's people's first times. Now, guys, let's do a little chicken dinner. Let's have some fun. Let's let you know, because I know the past 2 lives with Salma has been sad. You know, let's have a little giveaway. So let's 100 shares either on my page and on Salma's page, and we'll do up to 2 chicken dinners for it. Let's have a little fun today. All right, let's make another super box. For those that missed it, I'll show you guys what goes in the super boxes. Okay, let's do. Can I get it? Yeah. Okay, so we'll do a Call Me palette. She has been through so much. I'm sure she's tired. I know, because like last year she was doing so good. Like, she was hardly in the hospital. She was doing her thing. She graduated school, you know, and it was like such a positive road, you know. And then it's just like, it's almost like a flick of a light switch where now she's in the hospital every single day. And it's crazy because, you know, I've seen her at her best and I've seen her at her worst, and this is definitely on the worst side. You know, 'cause she's always had it rough. Like, even when I would go see her, like, I would see her for, like, a couple hours a day because she'd get tired and things like that. But, you know, she'd be like, let's do things. Like, even last time I was there, we went to a theme park. Granted, I think we went on 1 ride, like, 2 rides before she got too sick to do anymore. But she is always pushing and wanting to do things and challenging herself. So to see her in the hospital, like, it's got to be so mentally challenging. I can't even imagine it. Yeah, Salma's highlighter is gorgeous. And I am sneaking here. I'll sneak one in this one, too. I'm sneaking some highlighters in these boxes as well. But once we sell out, she does get her bonus. So hopefully we'll sell out of them soon. Sprinkle the love. Thank you, ladies. Okay, so we have... only did 1 palette so far. So we obviously need more palettes in this box. Gotta make sure this is juicy. So, about $200, a little more than $200 in there. Thank you, Karen, for the stars, my love. You guys are loving these super mystery boxes. I feel like we might almost be sold out on them. I can't find her follow per spool. Oh, Marie, from what I heard, she's not doing Facebook anymore. I wasn't told that, like, from her personally. but I heard that someone else went on her live last, like her husband's friend or something, and just said she's done with it. So I really don't know the gist of it. She was super sweet, so it is sad seeing someone so amazing go. She was only really here like on Facebook for a short time, at least to my knowledge. So it is really sad to see. Okay, let's make some more regular ones. Hey Amanda, so glad you ordered Superbucks. Yes! I would do the drip no matter what the hospital says. It's just gotta be rough. I know. She just wants to feel like sun on her skin again, you know. And I feel like it doesn't help being up north, but you know, obviously she's there because she's there. But it's like her own. She's in her own hell, you know. She's in her own prison. That'd be like the best way to say it, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Like she is in her own version of what hell would be, and that's just stuck in a hospital day after day. Oh, Natalie, I'm so excited to see what you get, girl. It's rough, though. At the end of the day, it's just rough. So it'd be hard stuck in the hospital, yeah. I think this was getting to her because, like, before she'd be in like 2 months in or 2 weeks in, and, like a couple months out, and that's like a nice balance mentally, you know. But she's been in the she's probably been in the hospital more than there are days in the year. It feels like she's just been there, you know. We have 3 size boxes, guys. We have the mini mystery, the regular, and the super. I'm making some regulars right now, and then the supers are pretty much going in like these size boxes. I'm gonna change up the box a little bit to fit different palettes in, but that's for the most. Don't they have like? I know she could. I mean, obviously, yes, the United States has it where you can have a nurse come to your house, but I don't know her situation on if that's something that she can get or not. You know what I mean? I don't know if she can afford it or how that whole situation works. You know what I mean? I don't know if her medical stuff will cover that. That's nothing I really know. I would assume that if she could get that, she would have by now. So for the fact that she keeps going back to the hospital, I'm going to assume she can't. But I really don't know. I don't know that stuff. How much for the mysteries? The big one is $145 before discount. The other one I think is $70, and the other one is like $55 or something like that. Rose, the link is pinned below. If you click it, it'll bring you to all the 3 mystery boxes, and then you guys can grab one from there. Yeah, as long as the mystery boxes are still available, you guys can grab them this afternoon. But even the regular ones are pretty good. Like, I'm still averaging about $100 on them. Okay, I need to use more aligners. I forgot I brought them back there. Just curious, what was like giving yourself? It's like giving yourself insulin to tiny. Well, that's good to know. But I think she has a fear of needles, so I don't know how easy or hard they'll be. I have a fear of needles, so even I've gotten very small needles for like insulin needles, and it's rough. I get it. Like when you have a fear of something, although it could save your life, like, you know, it's still hard. Like when I had to get when I get blood work done, sometimes they have to call. If I have to do a lot of blood work. I've had in the past where they've had to call in and get a room where I could lay down and be away from everybody because I will be hysterical. Like, I could hysterically cry. Me being pregnant and having to do so much blood work kind of helped that. But before then, it was bad. Selma's Hyler has not sold out yet. We still have some. So when someone has a fear of something, even though it's to like help you, it's still hard, you know what I mean, to get over the fear. Okay. That's the rough thing. Here's a funny story for you guys. So one time with my ex, I had to get blood work done, and that was at like the height of my fear. Like, it was really bad. Well, he knew a nurse, and my ex calls her up and says, hey, this is how she is. could you help us out? She needs to get blood work done. I don't like, I think it was just like some like yearly blood work. So she's like, yeah. So I go there. I essentially get to kind of skip the line. They put me in a room. They lay me down to do the blood. I had her. And after getting done, they find out that they shouldn't have taken me. Like, I wasn't like, they didn't cover my insurance. Okay. So this is my ex's, like, someone that, like, he's, like, he knows. The lady tells him, like, hey, her blood needs to get dropped off somewhere else. So she comes with the blood, which is, like, makes no sense. Like, this definitely shouldn't have been done. With the blood that was already spun and said, hey, you could bring this to the other place. And something happened where we didn't take it. And she took it back and it got lost. So the help, like, this essential help to, like, get me through this faster, I had to get, and she took it back because then they found out that they could accept my insurance. I think that's what it was. But then it got lost. So after all that, having this, like, special care, I had to get my blood redone. These will mail out, if not today, by Monday, because we do have the weekend. But we will get some out for you guys. Yeah, I don't know, Kathy. I don't know, like, that type of stuff. Like, when I talk to someone, like, I know medical things because we're, like, in a medical group, and she tells us how she's feeling and doing. But when it comes down to certain things, like, I just have no idea. She already makes fun of me for my terminology, so if she was trying to actually give me some real stuff, I wouldn't even know. I would have no idea what to even say. Thank you, Annette. And guys, if you don't follow Selma, please make sure to follow her, Slay with Selma. And if you don't follow me, you're always more than welcome to, which is Jessica is Spoiled. I'll make another juicy box with you guys. But yeah, so that did not help my fear of needles at all. If anything, that made it worse, having to get it redone. Okay, so let's 2, 3, 4, $60 for the lipsticks right off the bat. Now, there's a chance some of these will go out. Asunta and Kenny are kind of newer with mystery, or newer here in general. So mystery boxes aren't kind of like the first thing I have them do because you have to know values of things. So it might be a little bit longer because they either have to look up pricing or I'm doing them all. So just be patient, please. All right, I'm adding another serum, which is not out yet, into one of the boxes. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you so much, my love. You're the Tiki in the regular mystery box. You're going to love the Tiki. Okay, so let's... I love being able to do these for you guys every once in a while because I don't really make anything on them, but you guys get to like try Spoiled for the first time. It's so exciting. I've been taking injections for over 5 years for blood clots. Wow, so they can last that long? You can use 30% off anything, Jenny. Yeah, you guys can use code SLAY30 to get the discount off anything. It doesn't have to be just the mystery boxes. The mystery boxes are just kind of like the little fun extra. Let me grab some... Get some coffee palettes up in here. If you guys like natural, let me show you the coffee palette. This one came back. What is this? Hi, Amy. I'm the owner of Spoiled Cosmetics, so I'm just doing a little fun thing on Selma's page today. And if guys, even though I don't always talk medical or I'm doing things or say I'm doing things like this, just know this helps her page because if the page goes dormant from not being active, it can actually really affect you. So, you know, whether I'm doing an update or I'm here, I'm here, you know, to help her out. You know, whether it's her code or just to give you guys an update or to keep her page active. You know, that's just what I'm here for. Because I can't have one of my best affiliates having her page go dead, okay? We cannot have that. Yes, Lori, you can. Yeah, blood clots is always blood thinner, but I think it really, the speed depends on the person, and blood thinner will require to have more blood transfusions, so that's the rough part. Okay, so let's grab this one. But if you guys do live in the area and do want to see Selma, message her page because I know she does enjoy seeing people. We're working on her meeting a mother and a daughter right now. So if that is something maybe that would interest you, you know, and you have a free afternoon or maybe a couple free hours, and would want to see her, message the page, because that could be something nice. You know, once again, that's you just giving someone their time, showing you care, and just giving someone to meet or talk to, you know. So, you know, if you can't buy or you don't share this or that, that's another option. If you live in the area, you are more than welcome to reach out to her, the page, and meet her. You know, and I think she would really love that, to see you guys. You know, whether it's an hour, a couple hours, or maybe you guys just have lunch or something. I think that could be really nice. Rosalind, it's 145. But yeah, that's always an option if you guys want to. I think she'd have I think she'd have 2 visitors at a time if you guys want to meet her. We might do a screening if you're like a, you know, if you're just like a 50-year-old man, we might be asking a few questions. But, you know, if you're a mom, a daughter, you know, maybe you have some kids her age, you want to come hang out and see Salma, we would love to meet you. Maybe make that possibly happen. We'll quiz you. We'll make sure you know who she is. Thank you, Candace, for sending love. Good morning, Ashley. Thank you, Darla. Thank you. I help out where I can. Good morning, Ashley. Let me just check. It's 145 USD. So if you're in another country, our website will automatically change the price, so you're not like shell shocked or something if you order. So that could be it too. Okay, mini mysteries are people ordering a lot of mini mysteries, so I gotta make some mini mysteries. I see mini mysteries are doing good too. So let me just figure out. Let me go box. Because I've been making some regular mysteries. Let me make some minis. You're the super. Eee! Okay. Regular. Okay, I gotta make some more. Make some more minis. Now the regular size ones, the regular mysteries, the one that's the middle price, those ones will be $100 plus. I might say a little weird in description, but I'm making them about $100 or more. Then the minis are $75 up to $100. Yeah, you can get the coffee pot 30%. Yes. Yes. Let me make some minis so you guys can see them. So a mini will be like, that's 25, 35, 45, 55. This would be about $75 right there. So you get more of like a little like accessories and stuff like that. Ow, shit. And I can't bend over, so those 2 colors are not happening. So let's... You got your super box? Yes! Yeah, donating blood's always a good thing. You know, I'll be honest, I've never donated blood before, but in my younger days, I was underweight. And now I get tattoos, and you have to be a certain amount of time between tattoos. So I've never donated blood. I just never been able to, and now I won't be able to because I just had a surgery. Or if you're ever on antibiotics and stuff, you can't. So that's my secret I'm revealing to you guys. I've never donated blood. I'm making some minis. You never weighed enough to donate? Yeah, because it's like, how much is, I don't know how much it is now that you have to weigh to be able to donate, but I know I never was able to back in the day. Mitzi, I used the Tiki palette for my eyeballs. My iron is low. Yeah, I was anemic when I was pregnant. I'm not anemic anymore though, guys, because that was my one concern when I was having my surgery. I asked them, and my hemoglobins were good, so I was just borderline anemic while pregnant. So all my theories of me like being woozy from being anemic is not true. I guess I just get woozy. Oh, 110. Yeah, I knew it was something around there. Cause like when I was in high school, I was like 100 pounds. I know, I never got those free Chick-fil-A sandwiches or movie tickets or none of the good stuff. I just placed my order. Aw, you're so sweet, Ethel. Thank you so much. Could be good gifts for people, though. Holidays are always around the corner, you know? Yeah, if you've had blood transfusions, you probably... I mean, I can imagine that being an issue. What's in the small box? So the small box is the mini mystery. It's about a $75 to $100 max. It's usually going to include one palette and then more of like accessory things or palette and brushes or palette and a highlighter, things like that. Oh yeah, plasma pays. If you guys are looking for a little side hustle, Kenny, did you know you can sell your plasma for $75 a pop? Imagine like doing double dates with like you and your girl, and like you just go do plasma. It's $150. Like I think you could do it like once a week or every other week. Like you guys like look it up. You might be able to pay like depending on your like the size of your home. You might be able to pay your rent every month by donating plasma, and you're also helping people in need. All you guys are gonna be like bougie. Now you're gonna be like all these change. Like yeah, I'm gonna sell my plasma. I think the first time you sell your plasma too, they give you like $150 because it's like the freshest of all plasmas. Okay, this mini mystery is already like $100. I went a little crazy, but let me add a couple more things because I don't want to make it look stingy. Yeah, oh, you could donate plasma twice a week? That's $600 a month per person. You could literally pay your rent almost on your plasma.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Until you have that fear of needles.
That's my problem.
Yeah, but if you knew like you and Justin could pay your rent,
I had to have.
I'm scared of needles too. But now that's enticing.
Blood work.
I
I dragged him out at 7 in the morning.
Who thinks Kenny should do a social experiment? We could see how often you can go do plasma and things like that. Blood is free here. We
Is that
can't.
what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Around?
We were gonna do filters for cars. That's one of them, but that could be it too.
We'll go to different places. Maybe I can get better deals at other.
Yeah,
hospitals.
yeah, the highest dollar plasma.
Shop around.
You never. It's crazy. Like there's little things, like that you can make money on that you already do. It's really weird. You never know. Hi from South Africa. I've never been able to donate blood because I'm asthmatic. Oh, wow. You'd have to donate an arm to pay rent in Jersey. Well, maybe Jersey has higher plasma prices. I mean, it's always like the values change on things, right? If you guys want to sell your plasma and almost pay your rent, it has to be you and 2 people, and then you can move to Florida. But then you have to donate your plasma twice a week. And go to a good plasma place. Don't go to one of them shady plasma. If they're taking your plasma from the back of a van, don't do it. You don't get paid in my country for blood plasma. Well, you got to cross the border, girl. If you're in Canada, just cross the border. You want some plasma? Well, you know, that's what when I do my vampire facials, they take the plasma from my blood and put it on my face, and that's what rejuvenates it. So, think about it. And that was $500. Start selling your plasma to put in people's faces for youth. Alright, I'll print out more stuff in just a second, guys.
I got too much longer.
If you want to figure out how many fish bowls we have left, And you could even start putting them in like these mailers. I could print out more. Just give me a tally like, hey, I could do 50 or 100 or whatever.
Gotcha.
Because then we could do that. Yo, you're in Norway? Okay, yeah, you got a big border to jump. Is it working? What is working, Lillian, my love? Sorry, I know we've been live for quite a bit, almost an hour. So we were kind of talking about the Salma situation in the beginning of it. Now we're just kind of having a little fun today. But we are doing mystery boxes, and I made the code SLAY30, which is attached to Salma, 30% off, so you guys can get little goodies. You're on the kidney transplant list right now, and its dialysis takes a toll on its body. I go 3 times a week. That's crazy. I always thought about like finding like if I had the match of donating a kidney to save someone's life. I think that'd be a really like a really good feeling inside. You know what I mean? Now, if hospitals paid for you to donate a kidney, that'd be even better. Can you imagine? Because you know they charge in to take those 2 kidneys out to save someone. You know they charge an arm and a leg. I'm just saying. Think how many people would donate their kidneys if they could like donate it for like $5,000. Like help someone out. But I always think about that. I need to find out what my blood type is and see if I have a good kidney. My bending is still a little weird, but it helps I'm not wearing my boards in right now. I kind of took a board break. But let me tell you, I drove here. I actually drove by myself. It was a little nerve-wracking because I kind of sat slouched and I had like my stomach, you know, like when you sit your stomach bends, and it freaked me out. I was like trying to like sit all straight and crooked. I drove so slow to get here. I drove 15 under. But it was literally felt like I was driving for the first time.
37.
Plus the boxes over there?
No.
Or we have 37.
Yeah, 37 total. Yeah.
Oh, plus these. We have a little pile right here too. Thank you, Jacqueline. You just ordered Subby Food Canada. Yes, we ship worldwide. I got you guys. Like, we ship worldwide. Let me see where we're at.
45.
Alright guys, I am probably going to pop off so we can get some more stuff out. But I just want to thank you guys so much for joining us. I will leave some of this SLAY30 active for the rest of the day. So if you guys do want to grab something after, there are still some mystery boxes left. I think the most we have are the regular size mystery boxes. So you guys can definitely grab those. But thank you so much for hanging out, even past the update. I really appreciate you guys. And, hold on, what was that? Oh, really, Bonnie? Well, hi. You found me through Paul and Tara. I love it. But thank you guys so much. We're going to get these out for you guys. And I will see you all later. So, bye.